Alright everybody, what is up? It's Thunder, welcome back. Got some micro MG 9mm gameplay for you guys here today. This is the most recent DLC weapon that was added to Booty Oil 4, and as you can see, man, this thing absolutely melts. It's pretty much like the Reaper's Scythe specialist ability in weapon form, in primary weapon form. This thing shreds at close range, long range, you name it, dude. This gun is absolutely broken. And I'm in here against a whole lobby of sweaty Prestige Masters, so let's see. Yeah, you Modern Warfare players. You remember what Prestige Masters look like? Here it is, fellas, in case you forgot what Prestige Masters look like. Hopping all over the place with Profit Specialist and VMP Cheese. This is how most of these dudes roll, man.
That is correct.
Frustrating deaths. Had a couple of frustrating deaths here in this gameplay. Oh my goodness, this gun melts unbelievably. But I heard this weapon is pretty terrible in hardcore because of the brief spin-up time. Over here in core, the spin-up time really means nothing, as you see how quickly I'm just dropping people. Oh my goodness, man. Anyway, fellas, now that I've raved about how good this weapon is for a minute, let me get into what I want to talk about in this gameplay. Now, in the last video, we talked about how Modern Warfare 2 Remastered multiplayer is being remastered. It's been remastered, it's been done for a while now, but the developers don't want to release it because they think we won't like it, or at least that's the excuse they're going with. And I said, what could Infinity Ward have possibly done to the game to make everybody not like it? I'm like, what, they put like a bunch of doors and windows all on Wasteland or something? And oh man, I could not drop my Doom Shield fast enough, man. Oh my goodness, damn. That's so frustrating, dude. I'm like, come on, drop it, man, drop it. Dropped it a little too late.
You suck!
And a bunch of people call me on the comment section like, yo, Thunder, a new Infinity Ward ain't even making Modern Warfare 2 Remastered. It's Beanox and Raven that have remastered Modern Warfare 2 multiplayer. And they radically made all these changes. Now, I was thinking, like, why would they radically change Modern Warfare 2 multiplayer so much? A game that was... it still is considered the best Call of Duty game ever by so many people. And oh my goodness, YouTuber with a rapid fire modded strike pistol? Come on, damn son. Or maybe that wasn't a rapid fire mod. Maybe he just has, you know, a lot of pep in that finger there. I don't know. But let me tell you something, man. There's a lot of people running around with awful good strife pistol trigger fingers, man. That's all I'm gonna say. Especially with the bayonet cheese. Oh my, the strafe rapid fire with the bayonet has got to be the most broken setup in these free-for-all games. If you ever come up against somebody using that setup, yeah, it's going to be a long day, man. But I'm thinking that the reason that Beanox, or Benox, or however you pronounce it, and Raven altered the game so much is because maybe Zampella still owns a lot of the Modern Warfare 2 multiplayer rights. But if you change the game enough and make it your own, maybe you could, you know, release it. Kind of like these compilation channels on YouTube that go around stealing everybody's content and making videos on it. You know what I'm saying? If they take other people's content and edit it and change it enough, then they could claim it as their own. Maybe that's why Beanox and Raven altered MW2 multiplayer so much. Because let's be honest, MW2 multiplayer doesn't really need that many changes. I mean, you take out the death streaks, you make Blast Shield a flak jacket perk. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you do something with one-man army tubes. Maybe you do something with the commando perk. Well, you know, a lot of people actually like commando. There was a bunch of people in my last video when I said get commando out of the game. They're like, no, leave it. It's fun. Leave it. So I don't know. Let me tell you something. Getting commando lunge from across the room, it sucks, dude. Especially when you're going for a nuke. It's awful. It's just a frustrating way to die. I mean, if I was to, you know, vote, I'd say vote to remove commando from MW2 Remaster completely. But I know a lot of people want it. I wonder if we did a poll, how many people would want to keep commando in MW2? But anyway, so they probably changed a whole bunch of it to kind of make it their own, and now they think the community is not going to like it. You know what, man? I say release it anyway, man. Definitely release it anyway. And I don't even think MW2 Remaster should be the next COD game that comes out. I think the best remastered COD game that could possibly drop right now, especially since Treyarch is, you know, working on Black Ops 5 on such short notice. I think they should definitely remaster COD World at War, man. Remaster COD World at War. The biggest problem with COD World at War was the weapon variety was terrible and the perk variety was terrible. But if they gave World at War like a COD World War II kind of, you know, overhaul, imagine COD World at War with the COD World War II weapons and like the division system, you know, with those maps, with those voice actors. That would be one of the best COD games ever made. Now, I know a lot of people in the comment section are going to be like, yeah, but there'd be skill-based matchmaking in it, and there'd be this in it, and there'd be that in it. I don't care. I would still want to see it get made. I mean, this skill-based matchmaking in these CODs, you know what I'm saying? We're still finding ways to have fun, fellas, you know? Still finding ways to enjoy Call of Duty, even with the thick skill-based matchmaking that's in here. And just check this out, man. Play the game, just running around melting people with the cheese grater, man. The micro MG. And Treyarch definitely knew what they were doing when they put this weapon in last. That's all I can say, man. Especially now with the black market overhaul, all you guys could go out and get some cheese grater action going on for yourselves. All you need is 50 crates, man. It ain't that hard to save up. And now we segue from the cheese grater over to the pea shooter, the GKS. Yo, I've been using this GKS, and it is trash. As you guys just saw, I unlocked Long Barrel 2. Long Barrel 2 actually makes this GKS serviceable. Because without the Long Barrel 2, this weapon is trash. I know it's good in hardcore. It's the exact opposite from the micro MG. This is like one of the best weapons in hardcore, everybody tells me, because of how accurate it is. But man, here in core, the GKS is trash. I pick up this dude's strobe light of justice that was laying on the ground. Also, fellas, I seen that MW2 campaign is also ready for remaster. Gaming Revolution leaked this out about the Modern Warfare 3 campaign, but once again, nothing about multiplayer. I think we all know why they're not releasing a Modern Warfare 2 or even a Modern Warfare 3 multiplayer, because everybody would leave COD 2019 and go play those games. I mean, I would definitely go play MW3 multiplayer remaster again, just because I miss running specialists, like real specialists. Like other Call of Duty games have tried to remaster specialist in COD, but MW3 specialist, let's be honest, it was the best. MW3 specialist was the best. You got all the proficiencies, you got all the perks. I mean, you just felt like an absolute monster, dude. It was a great, especially with the Silence Gold ACR. It was just such a great combination. But of course, there's still tons of ways to die in that game, especially by scrubs dropping no-skill multi-kill stealth bombers on you guys left and right. The specialist is not going to protect you from that. But I would love to see COD World at War remastered, dude, with a big overhaul, a weapon overhaul, a perk overhaul. Either give the game pro perks and make the perks like a very nice competitive variety in tier 1, 2, and 3. You know, don't make it like it is in Modern Snorfair 2019, where all you could pick is either Ghost or Overkill. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, you go play Modern Warfare 2019 and there's no perk variety. Everybody's running the same perks. They're all using the same weapons, which is really shocking to me. That, you know, we're over here in the year 2019 when that game dropped, and there's still no real variety in perk or weapon selection. Everyone's using the same gun, same perks. Boring. Make a competitive perk and weapon selection, man. I mean, how hard could it possibly be? And I get this gunship, fellas, and I think this is the first time I've ever used the gunship here in Black Ops 4. I was just bored, and I'm like, let me try using the gunship. Now, the gunship was always an Infinity Ward streak. I don't know why Treyarch jacked it from them. I would have much rather had the Swarm, dude. They should have put the Swarm in Black Ops 4, man. Treyarch, the Swarm is an iconic streak. I hope it comes back. The Swarm is one of the coolest streaks ever. The gunship, let Infinity Ward have the gunship, man. I don't think we need the gunship in Black Ops Treyarch games. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's a cool streak and all, but I would much rather have the Swarm. What do you guys think? Just to me, it feels weird using a gunship in a Treyarch game. That's why I hardly ever ran it. I'm like, nah, that's an Infinity Ward streak, man. Nah, where's the Swarm? Where's the K9 unit? You know, it's like, I hope Treyarch brings back whatever game they're making in 2020. I hope they bring back those two iconic streaks. I hope they bring back the dog streaks, the K9 unit, and I hope they bring back the Swarm, man, because those are like iconic, and the VSAT. But anyway, fellas, drop it down in the comment section. What remastered COD game would you like to see come out next? Now, supposedly MW2 Remastered multiplayer is done. Oh, iOfficial dropping a sniper's nest on me? What? iOfficial trying to bloop me? It's too late, son. I only need one more kill, man. You're too late. Look at this dude. Get bodied, son. ID Official gets owned by the strobe light of justice that I picked up off the ground. So, supposedly MW2 Remastered is all set. Multiplayer, MW3, the campaign is all set. Not sure when the multiplayer for that game is coming out, but, ooh, this dude had the cheese grater, too. And the gold gun from Destiny, man. There you go. Treyarch taking all kinds of ideas from Destiny. Y'all know how much Vaughn loved playing Destiny back in the day. Destiny 1. Vaughn, do you still play Destiny 2? I don't even know. Anyway, fellas, that's all I got. Drop down in the comment section. What remastered COD game would you like to see next? Me, I want that COD World at War remaster with the weapons, perks, overhaul, and I think that would be an incredible COD game. Thank you guys all so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.